Hello, guys. Good morning. I'm so glad you're here. Let's take a few breaths up with your inhale, lifting. Good. Take a full breath up and down. Keep going. I'm going to adjust my britches. Go up and down and up. And then what we'll do is change your arms a little bit. So stay wide and lift up in front, and then go out wide with your arms. Now the legs are going to stay the same for a bit, but you're going to inhale, lift up. Now you're going to go wide and as low as you feel like you're be able to do a healthy squat. Forward, arms are wide. Arms are forward and arms are wide. So you're feeling your shoulders wake up. Good morning. You're feeling your hips wake up. You're feeling your legs, your quads. Good morning. Good afternoon. One more each. Forward and up. Now find a place that feels good to you, and we'll just take a little 10 bounce. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now come back up. We'll add a little calf raise here. Now lift up your arms and then go wide with your arms. You're going to lift them up in front and then go wide. I see my phone's going off. Let me make sure. No one is. Okay, I think everybody's good who needs to be here. Up and up. Now, when you lift your heels, your knees are soft. And up. Waking up your calves, your knees are soft. Each toe has equal weight. Good. And up. And one more each. Now a set of more neutral chair squats, heel heavy. 2, 3, 4. Good. I like the way your knees tracking with your second toe. 5, 6. You're in control of how low you go. 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to take a little dégagé, which could also be battement, which is big kick. So in the way that feels good to you, you're doing a kick out to 45 degrees. 5, you're balancing on the other leg. 6, your arms are adding on. 7, you're trying to point and flex. 8, 9, 10 on the other side. Now the leg goes to about 45 degrees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to go to the rear. So leave your arms roughly behind you. 1, or beside your hips. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and try the other side. My phone is going off. I'm just going to make sure it's not somebody trying to get in class. 1, 2, 3, it's not. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. Really good. Now this is a balance. Act like you're on a tightrope. Your toes are all forward. And make sure they're not turned out like external rotation. All the toes are forward. Open up. Now rotate right and let your head go along for the ride too. Left. Rotate right and rotate left. We're going to do 4 sets. Whoops. And then one more. Right, left. Now switch it up. Right, left, right, left, right, left. This is for balance. Right, toes are all pointing towards each other. Nice. Now when you're ready, your left foot is down. imagine, and just to help you with the imagination, I'm going to put a yoga block right there. You could do the same if you want. Lift up over the yoga block, dip your the tip of your skin of your big toe. 2, 2, tap 3, 3. This leg's balancing. 4, just barely touch. 4. The bigger you go, the harder it is. 5, 5, 6, 6. Lift up the knee. 7, 7. That's a hip flexor move. 8 and 8. Now I'm going to switch sides. So I'm making a grandiose gesture that my block is now over or under the other hip. And 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Bigger is harder. 6, 6. So if you get more body in it. 7, barely touch. 7, 8, and 8. Beautiful job. Those were some balances. Now one more. Lift and spread your toes. Come up to a tree. Now in this tree, lift up your arms, palms touch. Let your hands clap behind you. Inhale up and exhale. The option would be just to stay put and up, and one more, up. Now, if you can, add on a shoulder stretch and hold for another 10. Otherwise, just place your hands at your heart center. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower. Lower that foot. Take your other foot up. Now, the challenge is that the upper body moves. You can put your palms up and they clap, and then behind you and they clap. Breathe in and up. Now that was terrific. If you would like to add on a shoulder stretch, cow face, maybe just hands at the heart would be your backup plan. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower the foot. Perfect. Interlace your fingers at your low back. Lift and spread your toes. Lift your right leg and try to go to parallel, but if you cannot, just do a diagonal and just hold steady for 10. Balancing. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now bonus, bend that knee in the air like a hamstring curl. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come down. Now the other side, interlace, hinge, balance, parallel to the floor if you can. Now just hover that leg in the air. 10, 9, 8, there you go. 7, 6, 5, chin tuck. 4, 3, that's it. 2, now the bonus was bend that knee in the air and then straighten it, bend like a ham curl 10 times. 3, good. 4, dynamic balance. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Really good job, and grab a sip. We're going to go to the floor. If you would like, grab a sip though before you go. Meet me in a down dog. I'm also going to take off my sweater. Meet me in a down dog. Walk it out. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Both heels lift and lower. And then hold the down dog. 5, 4, 3, 2. You can lift your heels and articulate your lower back, middle back, upper back, and go into up dog, and then tuck your chin. Good. And articulate through your spine and heels. Drop, lift up dog, tuck, down dog, lift, up dog, tuck, and just take 2 more. 1 more. And now let your shins come down. Let your feet go long in front and add on an up and over movement 10 times, lateral flexion. Up and over. You have this image of going over a fence or painting a really tall, keep going, I just have to adjust, a really tall rainbow. And 5. And you can pull your toes back. 6, that's going to help with keeping those ankles healthy and stretching out those calves. Now we're going to hold, find a side, 10. Good. Go up and 10. Inhale, come back up. Now, if you need to stay in that stretch more or forward, you can. I'm going to offer a reverse plank here. Your legs are long, or if you want to modify, they're bent, but hold for 10. Inhale, lower your hips down and take your one hand forward and pull the fingers under. Inhale, take your one hand forward and pull the fingers under. Nice. And then lean back on your forearms and lift up to your heart and just extend. 2, feel your belly help you. 3, 4, yep, I can see you better now. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now come back up. And when you're there, you're going to open up your arms again. Rotate, and there is a little bounce here. Rotate. Think about getting even on each side, or the best you can do. We're doing 10. Now we're going to hold. So let your hands down and hold. Open up your arms. Exhale, go the other way and hold. Nice. Now we're going to come back. You can either do reverse plank or reverse table, but we're going to do, you can do reverse table or 10 tricep dips. Now you can also just do bound angle if you'd like, but if you would like, go bending your elbows and then straighten your hips. Bend your elbows, straighten your hips. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Inhale, exhale, lower. Now this stretch is that you hold hands and you do a little circle with your massage. You massage your carpals. We'll go the other way. And then you're going to go back to your forearms again and do 10 can-cans. Now on the forearms, you extend one corner, bend your knees, go to the other. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you're going to come back up. Use your abs to come back up. Legs a little bit wider than your shoulders. Make sure you have enough room to do your arms like a T. Rotate and sew off your toe. Inhale, rotate. Feel a stretch. Your back arm, act like somebody's pulling it. 3, rotate. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, take out the legs a bit wider and just go down the middle. If you want your hands on your legs, you can do that. If you want your hands on the floor, you can do that. Wiggle into it if you'd like. Now, when you're ready, inhale and come up. You're going to lift up your feet in balance. And if you would like, extend. Good, Pam. You can take it in and out 5 times. And then you might keep it in and hold. And then relax it down. Great. If you need a sip, grab it. We're going to do a little bit of planking here. That was a good series on the booty, but now we're going to change up our position. Forearms are going to be the option, but if you prefer to do your hands in a plank, go for it. Hold. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Rest your pelvis. Now this is Sphinx, but if you want to go higher, put your hands on the floor and push up higher. Hi, Pam. Could do swans. Neck is easy. All right, we're going to lower our torso, but then lift up your thighs. Lower your thighs and lift up your torso. So go upper body, lower body. Inhale. Legs. Now stay up with your upper body. 10. Lower and put your hands beside your hips and come up. 10. Lift your thighs, lift your arms, lift your back. If you would like an additional challenge, flutter kick your legs vertically. Feel those hamstrings and glutes. Lower for a moment. Lift up again. Hands beside your thighs, lift your torso, lift your legs. If you would like a challenge, tap your feet together, parallel to the floor, about 20 taps. Press back, and if you would like to get your toes stretched out, pull your toes under and push back With your toes under, you have this nice foot stretch. If you don't feel enough, you can always come up to more vertical or even back. Now we're going to go back into a front plank. So let your elbows be on the floor. Now this is your main move, but if you want to add on, lift your hips towards your heels in an upside down V dolphin, and then come back into plank, and then lift your hips towards the back wall, and then plank, and back and forth. 3, kind of like a hinge instead of articulation. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold the plank. 5, 4, 3, 2. Rest your hips. Push up. 10. Swan or cobra. Nice. Now when you lower this time, interlace your fingers at your low back. See if you can do that. But if not, just leave them beside your thighs. Now lift up your interlaced fingers. Lift up your legs. Tuck the chin a little. Lower and interlace your fingers the other way. Go up. Now hand to foot or 2 hands to 2 feet, bow pose or single bow. We'll do 2 here, 10, or just leave your legs long if it's too hard altogether. Lift your upper back so that your back is strengthening. Good. Now we are going to do the other side or a second set, so come up. And recover. You're going to go into a child pose and tap your middle back by bending your elbows, so there's a little tricep stretch here. Now you can take 15 push-ups. You can do them on the wall if you would like, or you can do them when you're in an all squares position or a modified plank. Find a place that feels like you can do about 15. Your joints don't mind it. Your belly feels like it's helping. Your triceps feel like they're working. You feel strong. Good. 9, 10. Belly lift still. 11. Good. 12. I like that. Controlled. And then I'm going to have you do a sit down plank. What's it called? The rack. Arm up, hand behind. Arm up, hand behind. Now lift your heart. Elbows soft. 5. And notice how it keeps lifting. 3. Your heart lifts, but your chin has a little tuck. 2. And 1. Now we're going to take it to side plank, and I'm actually going to use my clock for a 30-second count. If it's too much, come down or modify by hitting your knee or your hip on the floor. But when you're ready, let's go up 30 seconds from here. And just keep breathing. Observe. Notice. Head back a little bit so it's not leaning forward. We're halfway there. All right, we're going to lower and we're going to set up for the other side. It's going to be a 30-second plank, or the best you can do. Get ready. I'll start us here. Head against an imaginary wall. Looks good. Notice, keep breathing. Notice you can scan and release tension out of the body that doesn't need to be there. Jaw, face, hands. 5 more. I like it. Now this is going to be the front plank for 30. So get ready. Elbows underneath your shoulders, and we're going to come up now. Five more seconds. You did it. All right. Now we're going to go to the side. You're doing great. Take your hand at your head, and it's like you have this little triangle with your arm. Lift up. Now take 10 rotations. Try to leave the hips the same. Now we're going to go to the other side. And we're going to take 10, or the best you can do, rotations. Nice. Now we're going to mix it up. Actually, grab a sip, and then we're going to throw in 20 yogic bicycles, and then we're going to come back to some planks. So what we're doing is just mixing up our positions. And a modification is always you could just stay in one place longer. So come up to shoulder blades off the mat. Now we're going to take them controlled. 2, we're not going to rush through these. 3, 4, 5, 6, belly is pulling in. 7, 8. Feel your strength. Now you can add your toes pulling back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you can take your hands behind your thighs and kick like you're on a swing. Kick like you're on a swing. Now we're going to come back to a forearm plank. Grab a sip if you need it. And we're going to push through our heels 10 times. So you're shooting for about 8 to 12 ounces during our class. Point forward and back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to go to our side plank. Try 8 rainbows. Now inhale, lift up and over. 8, you might even be able to touch the floor. 2, your inhale helps you prepare. 3, your exhale helps you work. 4, 5, 6, feel your bottom oblique. 7, now 8, and we're going to go to the other side. Elbow down, up and over. Inhale, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice job. And we're going to take a sip if you need it. And we're going to do single straight leg stretch for 20. Another abdominal. 20 control. Now your shoulder blades are off the mat. One leg comes up. And then you switch. Now, if you need to, you can take a pillow underneath your head. Or you can take a blanket underneath your, or a towel underneath your head. So your neck's not part of this, or your hands behind your head. So you're finding out how you can do this, how you can work the abs, not hurt the body. Now you may like to pull your toes back for 10 and exhale the belly in. 8, 7, so controlled, 6, 5, 4, 3, good. Feel the stretch, 2, 1. Now let the feet down, curl up and down, 5 times, bridging, 4, 3, 2. Now while you're up, lift your heels and lower, lift your heels and lower, lift your heels and lower, lift your heels and lower. 2 more. Now, if you want to challenge, leave your heels up. If you want to stay with your flat feet, that's okay too. We're going to lift the right leg up. Now you're going to drop down and up with either your heel in the air on the left foot or the foot flat. You decide. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now that little foot comes down, either the toes or the whole foot, and do 10 singles up and down. Keep the leg vertical. Now put the left foot down and put the left foot all down. Right ankle on the left thigh, lift up and down with a little hip opener at the same time. You're strengthening one leg more, one glute more. Lift up and down. Take the right foot down and the left ankle on and up and down. That foot comes down, lower down, and take a right ankle to left thigh, hip opener. Reach your hands through. I like to rock and roll on this. And that was 40 seconds. You can take it to the other side. All right. Now this one is going to be a mix of single straight leg stretch and rotation. So take your legs up, put your hands behind your head. Now lower one leg like it's a pair of scissors and rotate your torso to the leg that's vertical, and then rotate 2, and then rotate 3, belly in, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, if you would like more, pull your toes back. Let's do 10. Now, rest here. Let your feet down, curl your hips up. Now you can add on your right leg does a leg pull 10 times while your hips are in the air. Both hips are in the air. You're adding a lot of point and flex to keep those ankles healthy. 6, 7, breathe in and out. 8, neck is soft. Now that foot's going to come to the floor and you're going to lift up the other leg. We're going to go up and down and inhale and exhale. 3, 4, what range of motion? 5, can you comfortably achieve? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, long legs, arms overhead. You can take a full body stretch. Now, either keep doing that or see if you can come up 3 times. Roll up, down. Roll up, down. Good. One more. And we do need one to get up, so it's kind of like doing 3.5. So inhale and exhale, and then up. Nice. So we're going to grab a sip if you would need it, but then we're going to go back to our planks. I want to take 21. Listen to your body. If you need to take fewer, do, but I'll just count us through it. Forearm plank is where we'll start. It's like you have a picture at every one, so you pause to check form cues. So this is 1, it's a front plank, and then you turn to one side and it's 2. And then you go back to front plank and that's 3. And then you open up and that's 4. And then you do a front plank and that's 5. And then you open up and that's 6. Front plank 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. 11, 12, 13. Breathing. 14, 15, 16. Now you're almost done. 17, keep breathing. 18, 19, 20, 21, and rest. Now let your arms be a place for your head to rest, like a little pillow. Now lengthen your leg and then lift it. Lengthen the other leg and lift. Lengthen and lift. Lengthen and lift. Lengthen and lengthen. Now, if you want, stay there, but if you want to add on swim, lift your right arm and your left leg, and then your left arm and your right leg. Inhale. Neck is soft. The way to make this harder is all the limbs come off the floor, and you keep swimming. 10. Recover for a moment. We're going to do breaststroke. You're going to act like you're swimming. Big circle, and then you lift your heart. Big circle. Now, pretend that you're coming out of water to take some air. Neck is easy, though. And keep the breathing rhythmic. You're not holding your breath. All right, swan. Hands on the floor, shoulder blades down the back. All right. Now this is sip and then flamingo. Sip and then flamingo. Flamingo is plank with the knee under. Plank and then pull a knee under. 10. Put that foot back, left knee under. 10. Right knee to the left elbow. 10. Left knee to the right elbow. 10. Both feet back and turn for a moment. Let your arm be your pillow. Take up your top leg and draw circles 10 each way. What we're doing is building glute medius strength and complementing the way that we normally do in life, which is sagittal, front and back. Now go the other way. You can pull your toes back. Now take that leg forward and do bottom 10 circles. And the other way, 10. And then go the other way. Circles. Go the other way. Now that leg forward. Now take the bottom leg and draw circles. Go the other way. And this hand here is just reminding me to pull my belly in. Neck is soft. I like it. All right. Now this next one is going to be hands and knees, bow pose. So your hands and your knees, you lift up your right foot, you take your left hand to that foot and you push up towards the sky. That a girl, that's it. 10. Now that one comes down, try the other and go up. Nice. Now this is forearm plank. From forearm plank, pull your right knee under for a moment and then put it back to plank. Pull your left knee under for a moment and then put it back for plank. See if you can do 8 more of those. 8, 7, 6. Good. 5. I like it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I'm going to have us on a side plank for a moment. You can be on your forearm or you can be on your hand, because what's going to happen is we're adding a Maldrasana. So if you do side plank and you put a foot back, that's a modified. But if you want to do it on your hand, that's the fuller one. 10. Inhale, controlled, lower, and then we're going to do the other side. You could be elbow or you could be hand. The top foot goes back, lift up. Inhale. And then exhale. Now I want to give us a bit of an arm stretch. So pretend that you're a letter T. Pull your fingers down. Take your arms behind you. Release tension. 10. Do the same by flipping the palms up. And then the fingers go down and then take it behind you. Like I'm behind you pulling your wrist. Good. Now this one is a little combination too. So start with forearm plank. I have to move my mat a little, but start with forearm plank. And then I want you to shift your hips up to dolphin and then plank 5 times total. Now go back to dolphin and lift your right leg up. Now bend your right knee towards plank, flamingo. Now lift your right leg up to the sky. Bend your right knee under flamingo. Right leg up to the sky last time, flamingo. Right foot down, lift your left leg up. Bend your left knee towards your flamingo plank. Left leg up towards the sky. Left knee under, flamingo plank. Left leg up, sky. Left knee under, dolphin. Shins down. And then grab a sip. Terrific. Grab a sip. The next challenge is to take about 20 seconds to roll down. So let your legs go in front. I like a bit of a knee bend for most of us because you need that to help articulate the lumbar spine so you don't hinge like a book. 21. Squeeze the knees together as well. Now right about here you might find you need your knees longer. There you go. 10 more. All right, full body stretch. Now both hands beside your hips. Slide your heels along the mat, lift them up. We're going to take a corkscrew. You can put your hands beside your tush to help support you. Now go the other way and then circle and circle, circle, All right, now for a moment, hug your legs in, and then you can take a happy baby to add on. Now leave your left leg long and lift up your right leg and draw 8 circles one way. Now, if your ribs have trouble staying on the mat, because that's the goal, the correction is to put a pillow under your shoulders and head. Now we're going to take 8 the other way when you're ready. 8. Feel that thigh strengthen. And let's leave that leg in the air for a moment. Let your hands help you and point and flex that foot. Roll that foot in ankle circles. Roll that foot in ankle circles. Pull your toes back. Take the other leg up and hands around your sacrum if you'd like. 8 each way. Go the other way. 8. Now let the hands come behind that leg and point and flex, and point and flex, and point and flex. Roll the ankle. Roll it the other way. Now, if you would like to add on, take a shoulder blade off the mat position. Hold on to your big toe. Let your hand either be behind your head for your neck, Catherine, you might like that, or your hand on your thigh to tell it to stay long. 10. Good, Michelle. Inhale. Relax for a moment. Switch your legs. Other side, you could put your hand behind your head or the hand down your thigh. Now, take your right knee down, twist. Take your right arm out. You might like to do a few circles with that right arm. Relax your eyes. Relax your hips and back. And then let's hit the other side. You could take a few circles here with that shoulder and that arm if you'd like. And then you'll find a place that feels like it's a T or a Y where your shoulders are to stretch. This is for posture. Upper back rotation is really important for posture. Take the feet a little bit wider than your mat or your hips. Drop your inner right knee and then pick up your left ankle. I like the arms overhead on this Tinkerbell stretch. You want to feel that hip, low back, top of the thigh. We'll take it to the other side. And inner knee drops, pick up the other ankle and place it on it like a paperweight, arms up. Inhale. And then as you exhale, we're going to take a quad stretch. One may be that you just take your hand to your foot behind you and you're in a sideline quad stretch. That's where probably most of us are going to be. Another option is to lie on your Pilates foam roller, or you can be on your back. This is a harder variation. Let me see. Good, Polly. Good, Catherine. Rib down. Breathe low. We're going to take it to the other side. You can take your roll over and take your hand to your foot facing the other way. Good. Or spin around, Michelle. That's great. You could be on your foam roller if you want, or you can do what I did was just pull the shin under, but that's a lot harder one. And then eventually, good, Karen, your knee went down in line with your hip. That was good. You're also getting a shoulder and a chest stretch here. Breathe low. That's already telling your parasympathetic system it's healing time, it's rejuvenation time, it is restorative time, it is combat the stresses of the sympathetic nervous system. It goes off a lot during the day, which if we need it, that's good. If you're in an emergency, you want that system to kick in, but sometimes it goes off a little bit delicately. And it can go off to silly things like too many emails or mail that you didn't want or traffic. So what we're doing is letting it heal, letting your body heal with this deep breathing, this stretching. Low breath also is nice, that diaphragmatic breath. Now you're going to let it go, and I'm going to offer that you either put your feet on a wall or your hips over a foam roller or your hips over a yoga block, and just find a way to relax. You could have your hips, legs long if you want. There's so many, or vertically on a foam roller is super. Yeah, and relax and breathe. Nice. Full breath in. Imagine your gentle mission is to get new oxygen, new breath into any cells of the lungs that haven't had it in a while. Slowly let your fingers wiggle, and you can start to come up to a seated position that serves you. You're going to lift up through your spine, and we'll take the hands at the heart if you'd like, one over the other, or prayer pose, whichever one you want. Breathe in. And we'll do a little Thich Nhat Hanh meditation, which is breathing in and out, deeply breathing in and out. I know that I am the roots of a tree, and that anything acutely happening or any emotions acutely happening are just like wind going through the leaves. But I am so much more than anything that is acutely happening to me. I know I can get through any strong emotions with deep breathing. So breathe in, breathe out. And let your mind just feel that rejuvenation. We'll let our intention be that we are like the roots of a tree. Anything that's happening around us or emotions that are inflecting is just like leaves swaying to the wind, but we are connected to the roots of the tree. So whenever you're ready, you can come back into the room. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much. Have a great day, dogs and people. Thank you.